me again. I am, I think, ready to head to Raleigh because I'm riding with my friend to the airport. I literally woke up this morning feeling like I was gonna throw up. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm actually, I'm so ready. Everything's great. I have everything I need, and it's gonna be a great time.
I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead.
This is the Jamaica train stopping at
Hello. This is Jordan from the future editing the video you are currently watching. I do feel the need to give some context for the clip I'm about to play, kind of ranting about the issues with JetBlue. So just for context of what's going on before this next little bit, we had our plane delayed due to weather in Raleigh. We were an hour delayed before even boarding, and when we boarded, we were on the plane, gosh, it was probably like an hour and a half before taking off. Whatever the case is, time-wise, I don't remember exactly. We were told on the plane, like as we were getting ready to actually take off after waiting for a long time, that the plane to Ireland was going to wait for us. Like up until we were in the air, because there were 30-something people on our flight that were also getting on the Ireland plane. And as they were handing out snacks, I asked the stewardess if that was still the case, and she went back to go check, and the plane had taken off without us. So I was like, okay. They told us when we get off the plane, go talk to the JetBlue help desk. I'm gonna complain about it in this little clip. When I tell you this woman was the most unhelpful thing that has ever happened, this was my first time, like, really flying. First time international trip. And it was late. I was absolutely frazzled. Mackie, absolutely frazzled. And it just kind of set off, it set off a domino effect, we'll say, of bad choices. And it just is what it is. We recovered. Stayed in JFK for 24 full hours, so we had a very long travel day and a half, 48, I don't know. We got to the airport in Raleigh at 2 o'clock on Monday. We arrived in Dublin at 8:30 on Wednesday. So whatever the math is there, that's how long of the travel day we had. It was a lot of sleeping on the floor and sleeping on benches and getting really bad sleep and forcing ourselves to stay up for the full day once we got into Ireland so that we would not be super jet lagged, which honestly really helped because I don't think we had jet lag at all that trip. But yeah, please enjoy the rest of this video. There has had to for a fucking bathroom. But basically what happened, I had to pee so bad and I can't find the bathroom. Our flight was delayed, like a lot. We boarded around 6:30. We probably sat on the tarmac for about 2 hours. And up until we were in the air, they told us that our plane was waiting for us because there were 30-something people on our plane also getting on the Dublin plane. Guess what they didn't do? We were in there for about 20 minutes and they took off. So, it's whatever. We land 9:45-ish. And we tried to go get help from the JetBlue help desk because that's who we flew out with from Raleigh. Oh my fucking gosh, that was the most unhelpful human being I've ever met. It's like she was whispering on purpose. And she wasn't. She probably lost her voice. It sounded like she lost her voice. I'm just being a bitch. But she was criticizing us for getting on the fucking plane when we were being told that our next flight was waiting for us. So we decided to take our stuff and it's like, we're gonna go find our next flight with Aer Lingus and try to talk to them. Can't find them, they're closed for the night. So we had to figure out how to get back in the airport because we had to leave our terminal, which means leaving the airport. And we have to figure out how to get a new flight. I didn't brush my teeth. I'll go in you. Oh no. Yeah.
That's not a big deal. That's like the worst thing I could have done.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of little like snacky shops, but I didn't notice any that sold toiletries. Alright, so situation update. I'm pretty sure being at the airport makes you lose brain cells, or we were that tired, or that lady flustered us so much last night, because the whole time we had a booking, but it was in my email, and since my phone was in airplane mode, I didn't get the notification. I was just looking for something else in my email and saw it. So the whole time, we realized at about 2:30 we had a booking, and we were really stressed over nothing. And then about 7 a.m., I was looking at the email again. Turns out we could have gotten a hotel and not slept at the airport. I slept for like, I don't know, 5 hours on and off on the floor. And then we went upstairs and found some benches, and we both slept for a few more hours on a little bench area. So that was fun. A little bit ago, we got checked in, had a meal. I could literally felt my adrenaline like going down that we were like checked in and able to sit down for a minute. And we are now waiting at our gate until 7:45. It is currently 3:42, and we'll board and be on our way to Dublin. So it's a waiting game at this point, and I gotta stay awake because I don't want to not sleep on the plane because we're landing at like 8:30 in the morning, which I don't know how. The flight's like longer. So yeah, I did a full outfit change because I was very tired of my leggings and other clothes. So went and cleaned up in the bathroom. And yeah, that's how the travel is going so far. I forgot to mention that I am 100% getting an ulcer in my mouth from how stressed I was last night. So yay, ulcer for the Ireland trip!
Boom shakalaka. This my sister. Boom shakalaka.
Mackie is taking a nap, but I don't want to sit in the room. And it's like 6:10, so I'm gonna go sit in a pub and maybe have a drink. I don't want to say the sentence I need to drink more, but like, I am such a lightweight. I might need to drink more. Because I had 1 pint of Guinness and 2 margaritas. That's 3 drinks. And I am more drunk than I'd like to admit. They were really good martinis though.
No, that's not just.
Yeah, obviously not, but like... Okay, I'll show you the view in a second. But I need y'all to see the size of this road. It's not gonna look as dramatically small. This is the road we're driving on. We're in a big old tour bus. And we had to literally get on the edge because we were passing an RV. I'm really glad we decided not to drive. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at. Crazy. I also am gonna put some money in the basket for this little rock because I think it's cute. So, Mackie is not feeling too great. She is gonna sit and chill out inside for a while. Told me to go explore around. So I'm gonna, oh, are you kidding me? So I'm gonna go do that. I'm obsessed with this. This place is amazing. Look at this. Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? And so I'm gonna go wander around this. It was originally called a castle. It's now called an abbey because a convent bought it after World War I, and they just used it as a convent for a while, and then they made it into a boarding school for girls. I don't know exactly when that stopped, but now it is just like a tourist destination, which is really cool. And maybe, I can't be certain, but this building behind me is maybe, I think there's still nuns that live here and like be nuns here. I think that might be what this building is. Yeah, I'm gonna go look around this castle. Since I'm here by myself, I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I'm seeing because I think it's really cool. So I'm down doing a lake walk. By the way, water feels fantastic. Didn't get in, just touched it with my hand. And right here in front of me, there used to be a boathouse, and I think that's really cool. I'll put in a picture of the artist's recreation of it, but it basically came up a kind of where I would call this a ditch now. And they would have their little boats on the inside with a gate to the water. And right down here, there is like little river runoff that comes through. Because of the river runoff, there is not any algae buildup on the boats. I thought that was really cool. Continuing our tour through the Kyle Moore estate. Right there behind me, it's under reconstruction. That's why it's all white right here. But it's a Gothic church. The matron of the house when it was built, Margaret Henry, she had it built and is now laid to rest in the graveyard. I thought it was a good age, but I keep hearing people say, oh, she died young. Well, for the time, she made it to like 55 or something. I don't know. But she is buried up there after dying in Egypt after a family trip because she had dysentery for like 2 weeks. And Mitchell Henry, the estate owner, also buried up there at the Gothic castle. Yeah, just continuing my, it's called the Lake Walk. Every time I'm in the sun, I'm regretting wearing the sweater because I'm dying. I fully lied. They're buried right here in their own mausoleum. I didn't actually go in the graveyard because I don't like walking in graveyards. But they have their own little place of rest, which is cool. Stop on our Highmore Abbey estate tour. This is the smoothing rock because it is shaped like an iron that smooths your clothes. The lore little thing I just read says there were two giants that used to live in these mountains, and they would argue a lot. And during one of their heated arguments, I can't remember their names. Culian threw a rock at Fiona McCool, and the rock landed here on the estate, and apparently it is a wishing rock. So you're supposed to stand with your back to the rock and throw a stone over it, and if your stone makes it over the top, your wish will come true. So, okay. No! Oh, I got it. I can try again. I just went down back from the river walk, which was lovely. It just kind of ended in a gate, so I just walked back. I am taking a minute to just sit by the water in the shade and cool off. I have like an hour and 15 until I have to be back on the bus. So I'm gonna go back up past the Abbey, see if Mackie is still there where I left her. And if she's up for it, we'll both go to the walled garden. But if she's not, I'm gonna go to the walled garden. I'm very excited to see all the pretty flowers. And apparently there's some pigs. So yeah.
You will make a children's pony. It just needs here in Highmore, they usually go for between $2,000 in general. So big sale is in
I'm once again hiding in the shade for a second because it is warm. But this place is just gorgeous. I mean, I want to live here. I can't because it must be millions of dollars. It's not on the market, but oh my gosh, this place is incredible. It is so beautiful. Like, gosh, I didn't realize I had so much makeup on my face. I am sweating. Yeah, this 10 out of 10. So glad we came. Wish we could stay longer, but I have like maybe 20 minutes before I need to head to the bus. I probably need to start walking in that direction because I need to eat as well. Haven't eaten today. Had a protein bar. I'm not hungry though. Now I'm just rambling, avoiding, leaving, and trying to enjoy this spot. But yeah. Instead of being responsible and taking this last bus back down to the main estate, I waited for the next one. And I got a little Diet Coke, and I'm just enjoying the scenery a little bit more because I don't want to leave. 3 hours was not enough. I could have just sat for so long in so many places here and just enjoyed the view. It is beautiful. I'm definitely sunburned because I didn't think about how much I've been in the sun today. Yay. But yeah, this highly recommend if you ever come to Ireland. God, more happy. Hiya! Going on my second solo adventure of the day. It is 9:30. Also, this is insane. It's so bright for 9:30. And I really wanted to go see the sunset tonight over by the waterfront. But Mackie didn't want to be out that late, so I'm going by myself. I actually have her phone, so I can have internet. I'm excited. Jamie, I'm so glad I got to meet him in person. He's just as wonderful as I thought he'd be. So is Anne-Marie. She's amazing. And yeah, this has just been awesome. And it's not even over yet. I still have like 2 full more days. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to document how happy I am. That is chilly. It didn't help, but I had to come touch the water. It is not as cold as I thought it would be, and now that I'm like a little bit, like almost at my knees, it actually feels kind of good. Only the top is cold. But I had to do it. I had to touch the other side of the Atlantic. I mean, how many other chances am I gonna get to do this? And also, look, gorgeous. Yeah, I thought the grass might be less damp in the sun.
It's actually not.
Oh.
But
Well, I hadn't tried to lay down in the sun yet because I wanted to put my ring on. Dadgummit. It's so annoying not having a knife.
Huh?
It's so annoying not having a knife. Hope you're not afraid of birds.
I was like, where did you eat stuff?
Are we going all the way down? We've officially gotten our first rain. We're officially in Ireland.
Now, we have covered the folklore, the leprechauns, the selkies, the banshee, etc. But we haven't had any of the great Irish legends. And I think it's about time that we did. See, in the Irish legendary canon, there are many characters. There are powerful queens, hideous monsters, and great warriors. And perhaps the greatest of all these warriors was a man called Cú Chulainn. And his name has rang down throughout the centuries to reach us in this room today. But before he was called Cú Chulainn, he went by a different name. He was called Setanta. And it's said by the age of 6 that Setanta was the...
Where did these come from? Grand.
I'll do anything.
You're not an elder millennial, Jamie.
Okay.
Just letting you know. You're just a bog standard millennial.
Anyway, my point being, so they are.
It wasn't that you're old?
No, it is
Okay.
that. Fuck off. I'm feeling very fucking smug. I didn't.
Will that make you mad? You're talking, but I've no idea what you're talking about. I don't
Holly.
actively listen to it. I'm usually listening to
Oh, okay.
podcasts and stuff. But as I don't do RPG, but I did play the very basic Blackwater game with
No, you didn't play Blackwater.
Was it Blackwater?
No.
Where they're like drinking poisonous watery, winey, and there's like a monster in a cave.
Yeah, that's
But the
Blackwater.
water is poisoned.
Did we play Blackwater?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
You've played.
Gaslighting.
You've played 3.
Oh, that might have been that other
Yeah.
boyfriend.
No, you've played 3.
So,
You played-
no.
Oh my darling, will they fade away?